Hello.
How are you?
Got a bit of time to hang. Good. Happy Sunday. And if you're watching and you don't work a traditional 9 to 5, I guess also still happy Sunday, but like it's different for those of us that have to report at 7:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. How's the weather, Pat? Out there with you. We're somehow in the middle of another cold spell, which just makes no sense. "92 degrees? Oh my God. Hold on. I used to travel to Dallas so much for work that I used to keep Dallas's weather. I know you're not Dallas, but Texas, right? So I used to always just keep it up there and look at the weather out there. But 92 degrees? You think it's going to be 30 here tomorrow. 30! That feels so crazy. It's insane. I'm munching for a little bit before we get started. Does it make you miss a beach town more and more, Pat? Brandon, I saw some pictures you posted yesterday. It looks like you've had a fun weekend, or you had something on Friday night that you were out at. Did I read your post wrong? That's how people get sick. Open a new restaurant and bar in Westfield. That's sick. Good on you to support them. I wish I could do polls for longer than 10 minutes. Fun night out at a new restaurant's always fun. They're going to do well there. West Midtown has blown up. The last couple of years specifically. I'm posting that on Discord. A lot of great spots. If you're ever in the area, I can recommend a lot. I need Casey's parents. Hold on. I resonate with that so much. If as soon as I get out of my lazy phase, there's more pictures. I resonate with that so much. Casey's parents live in Atlanta. And so she goes and sees them more often than I do. But next time we're we both go there. We'll look for some spots. Most of the time for work for me when I'm in Atlanta, it's just like a day trip and I got to get back, so I don't have much time to stop. But I would love. Is it shuffling? It's shuffling. It is shuffling. Yeah, absolutely. You know it will. No. Casey and I have started. It feels like once a week we go to Loco's, which Brandon, you would know Loco's. It's right by Dragon Star, and De Palma's on the east side. And it's just becoming just a hit every time. Fast food, not fast food, but local tavern spot with 2 locations around. De Palma's is still open. It did not close. Well, unless I missed the news. Hold on, let me look. De Palma's. De Palma's east side. It shouldn't have. It's transitioning to new ownership. Downtown De Palma is transitioning a new ownership with a new name, Pompeii. Yep. The downtown one is now owned by 2 guys with a new restaurant named Pompeii. Still keeping the other locations are there. And then a new actual pizza spot's opening up downtown too, which would be really nice because downtown doesn't have a true, genuine pizza place. Yeah. Athens has good pizza spots. Fully Loaded, I think, is awesome. And I'm glad they just got a second location. Obviously, Automatic has always been good. I mean, Mello's downtown, but Mello's obviously chainy, right? But like Athens only really has like 2 true authentic pizza places. And for a town that prides itself on food and everything, I think it's important. Okay. I have dillied long enough. Feels like it's probably appropriate time to dally on over to Inclement Emerald. Which, can y'all still believe? And maybe you can. Still believe that we beat Watson in a what felt like to me was harder initially, but was not as bad as Brawley. Watson's strategy was a lot tougher, but I felt like we had a much better team at our disposal. So let's pop on over Oh, also, I meant to show this. The card show I was at yesterday, I'm in a group chat of like fellow Atlanta Pokemon content creators. And a lot of them y'all probably seen. Hiker Aaron, PokeSeas, Who's That Pokemon? A lot of really cool people in there. Gimme Pools, Piplup Lover. So a lot of us are in a group chat together, and they're always really fun. They're really cool. Also, PokeSeas is I'm sure most of y'all have seen him around with all his stuff being Giovanni. He's fantastic in person. But one of the guys in there is a vendor. Maddie TCG. And he hooked me up with this. I didn't post it on my story. I mean, I just posted on my story. I didn't post it yesterday with my card haul, but he came into Athens from Atlanta. Booster bundles for Black Bolt and White Flare. And so we're going to get to open some. We're going to add it to the list of packs. The list of packs we open on stream for subs. I also got 3 packs, so here's a fun thing. We had the challenge today, where I placed 3rd in, or I placed 4th. I placed 4th, went 3-1 and placed 4th. We had a TC challenge where I played Arboliva. Fantastic, by the way. Dude, that Whimsicott, oh my god, is so good. But in the challenge, at the end of it, you get packs per win. And so they had a full booster box was basically given out in packs of prizes for like each win you got. So every win you got packs, and then if you place 3rd, 4th, and if you place 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, you got additional packs. Everybody opened their packs of Phantasm while we were there, and nobody pulled a secret rare or an SIR, which makes me think that mine might have it. Nobody pulled an SIR, which makes me think mine might have it, because each box averages out. The Phantasmal rates as a whole are bad, yes, but mathematically, most of the time, one sealed box is going to have at least one SIR in some capacity. It's generally how it averages out. It's not like Japanese booster boxes, which are guaranteed to have an SIR. Japanese boxes are guaranteed to have an SIR. US boxes are not. But most people have done the math over the years, and every box is going to have some sort of secret illustration rare, some secret rare. Nobody that was there pulled one out of a full box, which means my 3 might have it. Combine that with my 1 prismatic left, my 6 ascended, and now my 12 Black Bolt White Flare. We got some options. Sarah, this is so ridiculous. Okay. Let's nab up our berries. Do a couple of things first. But I'm super excited to have gotten these. Also, this is what I was talking about. In April, I'm going to have a day in Atlanta where I'm going to get to be in several of the videos with, I'm going to get to be in several videos with other Atlanta content creators. We're going to try to film content together, so that's excited. Yeah, I'm excited. They're the ones that actually want to collab with me. Hilarious. Oh, a battle? A battle? Oh, okay. Hold on. I was not ready for this. What a poor specific. Honestly, Sarah, I wish you hadn't highlighted that second one and you just left it as poor specific enough. I didn't expect a battle this early. Okay. So all I'm trying to do right now might be faster than me. No, it's not faster than me. All I'm trying to do right now is I just wanted to clear the tunnel between this town. I'm gonna let not gonna let the dust settle because there's no dust to settle. But a couple of people have mentioned and asked me, specifically other content creators, and I will talk about it once. Give me a couple days. What's incredibly hilarious about all of that is they ended up unfollowing me after I posted about that because they reviewed my story when I was saying it. They ended up unfollowing me, which kind of just proved my point. Just incredibly hilarious, but Lex the catcher messaged me about it. He was like, hey, I've had a person tell me that too. Not that his wasn't Pokemon specific enough, but didn't want to collab with him for what felt like a made up reason. And I think it was the same person with both of us. So. When the dust settles, I'll do it for sure. Okay, there's strength. Aw. Look at the happy couple. Don't you worry. And what's funny is how this came about. This is what gets me every time. And the reason I don't want to say anything till the dust settles, and I say the dust, is because I get myself irritated over it. They're a rather large creator. I mean, followers have a K in their name, right? So, I mean, not massive, but a couple K in their name, the number of followers. They have been posting on their stories consistently about, like, support small creators, right? Like small creator group follow. Support small creators in their videos or whatever. And they posted an ask me anything, but it was if you're a small creator and have questions or things about whatever or collabing, ask it here. And I said, and I was like, if you're a small creator, if you're a creator and want to collab, comment here or whatever, like on their story, like a poll or whatever. And I commented and I was like, would love to collab on a video similar to what you do together. And just the generic response that I got in the DMs was your account isn't Pokemon specific enough for me to want to collab. You put it up there as an open invitation to small creators to want to get together and attempt to collab. Crazy work. One of these days. All right. All right, we're going to do a couple of things. That is absolutely 100% a wild response to a call for an open collab. That is correct. That is correct. Hold on, I need to update the sprites. Because I have a feeling we're getting to the point now where the team's about to change a lot. Okay, so we need to... Hold on. That one can stay. Shinotic. Wow's fine. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to bench a couple Pokemon for this next part of the run. Fion's coming back, baby. She's also gonna get a little bit bigger because she does not have to be in the shadows. Also, I tried a program which is supposed to link to which is supposed to link to the game you're playing and automatically display something like this, and it's not working. So, it's Pokemon 4. What's not Pokemon 4? Hold on. What is happening? And that Munchlax even needs to be a Snorlax. All right. Browse. All right. This will be the squad for now. All right. Withdraw. Withdraw our baby girl. Move items. Alright, I took the soft sand. I don't think I'll need it right now, but... Well... I'm also still running the Mawile and the Excadrill, which I don't feel like I need both of, but it's fine. Okay. We're gonna give the soft sand. Gonna give it to DeWalt. Alright. And now we're gonna go here. Oh, I need to get the egg from this woman, because you get an egg every single day. So, let's get another. I can't believe I got a Ghastly last time. That was highly upsetting. Highly upsetting. So far, so good. We're about to enter into a grinding stage, but we're here. I hope you're doing good. Are you gonna get into League tonight? Also, Watson's Alolan Raichu being shiny is hilarious. The gym leaders. Alright, the TV interview people. Alright, here we go. To see what Poke action there is. The action is what looks like to be, might get worked. That is the action. I have to switch out. Already have to immediately switch out. Let's try to Sandstorm. Okay. Okay, I end up being. Okay, it's just gonna get stronger each time. Don't really care about Uproar. Sandstorm will be big here. For my special defense boost and the speed. Leftovers. Let's curse. Let's make him bigger, and then let's go for. So that Magneton's gonna have levitate. Arc is in Arc Survival Evolved. I've not played that in years. I grinded so much on that. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I've heard they did a lot of good things with this end. It is kind of cool, base building and hunting with dinosaurs. Like, on the surface, very good. It's a good way to spend the day. Hey, buddy. This Magneton's going to be a problem because we don't have a good fighting type or a good fire type. Now we're about to get a Numble, so it's not like it's that far off, but still. Dog is currently chasing an imaginary tail. Yeah, we really need a good fighting type here. Bro, are you okay? I guess he's fine. Also, I forgot this one wanted me to find her Chansey. So I'll need to remember that. It's exactly. Oh, here we go. Is exactly just practicing tap dancing. He is a crazy dog. Yay, I need to save this. Save a scene screenshot. Save a source screenshot. Very. Oh, we got Primarina. Sparkling Aria sings with bubbles, cures burns on contact. 108. My goodness, yes. Why would you not? Such a good Pokemon. Oh, I guess we need to get her Sprite. Okay, and then we can put her there. Cool. Very excited to have a Primarina. What a fantastic. We're on this. This is where they want a quote for an interview. One word to describe the battle. Speech. Awful. Is awful a word? Not even like they were just bad. It was just a magneton. I didn't want to do. Awesome. Sure, we'll say fiery. All right, check this camper, Kirby. Get up here. Get up here. Up. Okay, well, I tried. That's also a bad matchup for me. It's a bad matchup for Samwise. Ghost. Mawa should be okay. That she can use Crunch. I have 3 fairies on my team. God help me if the steel type comes running through here. We gotta make some switch ups for sure. That'll help. Don't have a Transmit, a Zoomeril. Well, this is gonna hurt it. That's fine. I'll take that. I wonder what Flannery's team's gonna be. I'm genuinely curious. Hey, it's using the defense curl tactic with that. Macron grew to level 39. Oh, heck it, yes. Dude, she is crushing it. That's what we needed. May lower attack. It won't lower attack because of her moveset. Lower defense may cause flinching. I actually have enough fairy moves right now where I'm actually okay. Wait, no. Yeah, because she's my steel type attacker, because Excadrill's not learning steel type moves. Let's take over Iron Head for now. We're gonna have to do some serious switching around. Our team is vulnerable to fire and a fairy. If you put a fire fairy Pokemon in front of me, it's GG's. Oh, dang, okay. I would just like to use Primarina. Every Pokemon, every camper on this route so far has just been like, you're actually super effective against you. And we're gonna have to IV train her at some point. Don't know when, but we're gonna have to at some point. Pidgeotto? Heck yeah, take the quick claw. Okay, that wasn't bad. All things considered, that wasn't bad. Special attack at 107 already is diabolical. She's incredibly defensive. Right, because I think I gave her the nature. Or she has relax, which is increased defense, decreased speed. Yeah, just leaning into her being slow. Okay. Can't do the sandstorm just yet. And I think this is where we'll get a Numble at least. Maybe several Pokemon, but we'll check it out. The dog wants out. Hey, this is actually my worst nightmare. I'm sending this out as a buffer. I know DeWalt's gonna die. This is strictly a buffer. Oh! I'll take that. Am I faster than it? There's no way I'm faster than it. I'm faster than it. Okay. Okay. They did a lot. They didn't do great, but did a lot. And I only threw him out as a buffer. And he decided to survive. We'll take that. Crush Claw. If he wants to wake up. Oh, never mind. Crush Claw, you want to wake up? No. Okay. Macaron? Let's hit it with a crunch. Very nice. Can't believe I only had one Pokemon. Okay. How many? I only have one. All right, I need to go get more balls to make this a lot easier. She wants her Route 111 Chansey. Okay. Ooh, we got Ultra Balls now. Okay. About 20. Super Potions are fine. Maybe 10 of those. I have 4 Dream Balls. That feels fine. 2 Revives. Hi, Lauren. Oh my god. Hi. I'd ask what you're doing here, but I very clearly know what you're doing here. You're watching me play Pokemon on the screen on the internet. The first stream I ever watched. Well, I am so happy. I'm happy that you've chosen me. And Casey is here too, so it's like y'all are watching together. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now, traditionally, a Nummel would be on this route. And I really do want a Nummel. So, we're going to see if there is one. Because that would give us some good fire. That would give us some good type coverage. Alright, time to see what's available here. We have a literal man. We have a literal man. Who doesn't exist anymore. Lauren, I'm so happy that the first stream you've ever watched is me. We call that support. Hey, there's a Nummel. Okay, so we know what's on this route. So we're gonna catch a couple of these. We're gonna catch a couple of these and try to get one with a good spread. I also think it's cool. I play video games, and you can... There are things, I guess, you get to watch where you can, like, make it harder on me, too, which is fun. Oh my god, my dog. I wish he'd make up his mind. Can y'all hear that? Can you hear that? That dog? Barking his soul to be in here. Did I not just buy balls? What's the... Kerbeth is indeed barking. That's correct. Own tempo. Prevents from being inflicted by confusion. And it was anger up. Probably been hit by a critical hit. Anger point maximizes his attack. That's pretty good. Magma armor. It can't be frozen. I'm not really concerned there. Solid rock. Reduces super effective moves by 25%. So if I were to get hit by water, I kind of want anger point on this. So let's go for the Dream Ball play. Also, Lauren, since you're new here, I allow people to name the Pokemon I catch. So if you would like for me to name this camel, I certainly can allow that. Normally you do channel points, but obviously being new in. Its description for your pleasure: a Nummel stores boiling magma in the hump on its back. It is a hardy Pokemon that can transport a 220-pound load. It has served humans at work since long ago. If you wish to name it, you can. If not, anybody else has names for the camel, by all means. Alright, we'll come back to it. Alright, I'm going to try to catch 2 or 3 just to make sure they have a good stat spread. Miguel. We have another literal man. Dang. Yay. And now you're following. You're a real one. Thank you, Lauren. I don't know why it does it twice. It started doing that about a week ago. And now when anybody follows twice, it does it. You've bumped us up closer to the follower goal of 100. Which is crazy. There's 100 people on the internet that would choose to watch me. But hell yeah. What was it? What did somebody call this squad the other day? Somebody called this squad something. Patrick, if you're still here, or Pat, if you're not Patrick, Pat, if you're still here, you and whatever fun name we gave to the squad on Friday night when I was grinding. I don't want to use a Dream Ball and a Rufflet. I just want the Rufflet, just so I have it. All right, cool. Rufflet is in the squad. Give a nickname to the captured Rufflet. No, we can name it later. All right, I want to see what other Pokemon are here. I love Numble so much, so this makes me happy to have one. Would you look at that? Another literal man. This is the route of men and camels. Alright, so because Penny's HP dropped below the 50% threshold, she gets a buff to her special attack, which allows us to one-hit KO this. Alright. Alright. Now to keep going and try to get a Numble and see what we get. Alright, we don't need a Rufflet. Y'all want to talk about a cool... Y'all want to talk about a cool Pokemon? Amandabuzz. Amandabuzz is an absolutely sick Pokemon. Honestly, top 20 Pokemon design. Just a straight up vulture. I don't need one right now, but it's cool nonetheless. All right. Okay, feels like the game maybe wants me to have one. We're just looking for another Numble. Instead, we get a throw. I don't know. I wonder if we can even get to Flannery tonight. That feels like it's going to be a journey. Another literal man. Alright, I'm going to put this on fast forward to make this easier, since we're hunting as something specific. Hey, here's something I hadn't considered. Into a Hitmontop. Tyrug's a really cool Pokemon. It's a literal kid, but it's cool. Again, we're looking for a Numble. Looking for a camel. All right. Okay. Apologies to use the fast forward thing, but sometimes become stressed out if they do not get to train every day. When raising this Pokemon, the trainer must establish a regular training schedule. Well, unfortunately for it, it's going to go live with the professor in a box. And that is going to be its training schedule. It's up to the professor now. Alright, there we go. There's our Numble. Hit it with an Icy Wind. Oh, that one did more damage to Lava Plume. Tuber Jane. Now, Tuber Jane is hella weak here. But we're gonna confuse Ray it. We basically were wanting it to chip himself down. Is what we're doing. Okay. So we theoretically would wanted him to have hit himself. I don't really want to do any of these. Strength sap, I guess. Strength test didn't do any damage, but it should just heal me. All right, we would ideally wanted to use takedown or hit itself in confusion here. It's gonna do neither of those things. Do I try a dream ball at this? I don't think a dream ball catches it here. I don't think it's... Never mind, we're good, chat. Alright, we've caught 2. We're trying to catch 3 of them. And that way we have just comparisons. Here's one at 36. Much higher than the others. So the 3 levels may end up making all the difference. Oh yeah. It missed. Alright. And this should leave it at least in the yellow, hopefully in the red. Yep, in the red. Okay. So good news here. It hurt itself a little bit more. We've got 2 dream balls to try to catch it. So then once we get 3, we can compare its stats and pick whichever one ended up being the best. And then we'll name them. Don't forget, you can also use channel points to force me to rip a booster pack, turn a battle into a Nuzlocke, turn a route into a Nuzlocke, or pet my dog. He's in the other room, but I would bring him in here and pet him. Alright, so head back to the PC. Okay. Let's just heal, just to be safe. Fill up my Pokevial, fill up everything else. And then... go check the stats of all of our Numbles that we got. Let's... so we got 3. They're all in this box. Okay. Alright. This one's got own tempo. The nature, they all should have own tempo, which is good. And then let's look at camera up stats spread. It's slow. Speed of 40. Yeah, we either want neutral nature or something with lower speed. It's going to be our... Now, obviously, I can change its nature, so it's not that big of a deal. Well, there's one right there. Increase special defense to make it tankier. Decrease speed. Its special defense is pretty low, so that could be good. Increase special attack, decrease attack. I don't love that. I like it having a split of both. Or a neutral nature. Okay, so our 2 options are the one with the neutral nature. Okay, wow. Those stats are 31, 31, 28, 22. Man, that is some good stat. That's a good stat spread. Because 31's the highest it could be. 31, 31, 31, 28. Ah, this one feels better. Because we don't care about its speed growth stat. Yeah, we're going to take this one. Your party's full. All right. I think DeWalt is going to have to go. DeWalt's going to have to take a break. I do want your item, though. This Numble's going to come to the squad. And then I need to move the item off of DeWalt. Put it into my bag, just in case I need that later. Okay. Alright. So now Nummel's here. Let's check Nummel's moveset. Which move would you like it to remember? Flame Burst, a bursting flame that does damage to all foes. Amnesia is good. Magnitude is just 2. Flame Burst, maybe? Let's see. Lava Plume, Scarlet Flames torch everything around the user. 80 special attack. So you feel like you definitely want Lava Plume over Flame Burst here. 15 PP. Yep, 10 more damage. Earth Power's fantastic. Takedown's okay. Okay, actually, Nummel's moveset's pretty good right now. Amnesia. Just raises its special defense. It doesn't need that. Now let's try... learn a new move. What moves do we get from the Dynamo badge? Signal Beam, which is fantastic. Bug type. Gravity is impossible. For 5 turns, flight is impossible and accuracy rises. Seed Bomb's really good. Psycho Cut. Physical damage, psychic move. Okay. Icy Wind, I know. Electro Web. Thunder Fang, Fire Fang, Ice Fang. Oh, Brine. Power's doubled. His foe's HP is half or less. Such a good move. Draining Kiss. Aurora Beam. Honestly, Teleport just for getting back could be good. Aurora Beam, which is may lower attack. Soft Boiled, which is only that. Draining Kiss, Special Attack Fairy. Low-key like Aurora Beam here. And teaching it to Penny. Okay. Because Penny has Icy Wind at 55, but Aurora Beam is just better and would lower its attack. Sparkling Aria Water. Okay, that's pretty good. Penny learned Aurora Beam. Dynamo badge. Signal Beam, the bug type. Electro Web, don't have an electric. Thunder Fang, physical attacks. Now we could give Mawile one of the fangs. Right, well, she's got Crunch. Fire Fang would give her type coverage. Well, if you run into grass, it's really not that big of a deal. Run into Bug, it's not that big of a deal. So Fire Fang doesn't need. Ice Fang. If we run into Flying, she's Steel. If we run into Grass again, she's still fine. Rock, super effective. Run into Ground, it'd give her... maybe. Fury Cutter, Vacuum Wave, Covet, Bug Bite, Air Cutter, Snatch. These are all damaging moves. I need copies of foe stats. Focus Energy, Spikes. Hone Claws, boost attack and accuracy. Who could learn Hone Claws? Not a single damn one of you. What did Brawly give me? Counter's good. Defense Curl, Defog. Blows away Spite Screens and lowers evasion. Magic Coats, Uproar. Hex would be good if I'm playing status conditions. Sharply raises defense. Iron Defense, good. Magnet Rise. Would give way if on electric type, weak to ground, could be good. Swagger, Mudshot, Agility. None of these are really important right now. Okay. So, alright. Let's now... hold on. Let's adjust the squad. And we're actually going to go ahead and just get... we're going to go and replace... Excadrill with We're just going to go and replace it with the Camerupt, just because it's going to evolve quickly already. There's no point in doing a Numble for a single one and then going. Okay. All right. All right, time to test the boy out. I don't think this is going to go well, but come on, sing with me. I do not want to sing with you. I do not want to sing with children. You're a literal child. Curse's attack and defense would make me tankier. Okay, never mind. It's going to make me asleep, is what it's going to do. All right, in a couple of minutes, a couple of y'all are going to see an ad that's going to run. It's one of those things I have to do. It's going to be 3 minutes. I'm going to try not to play any of the game while it goes on. Maybe just refill my water, do all of that. So stay through the ad. It'll just be 3 minutes like TV. Get yourself some water, use the bathroom, and then come on right back. Air Slash. Okay, yeah, we're pulling you out, buddy. You're done, buddy. You're done. Had to pull you on back there. Watch old girl throw this ice beam. Never mind. Never mind. Knocked out, had other plans. Hypnosis, Air Slash, and being fast. Yeah, the Noctowl is... If she would wake up... Okay, thank you. Alright. My special attack is up 3 stages. And that was super effective against it, and it still didn't kill it. This Noctowl is disgusting. I really wish she'd wake up. Chrissy, wake up! Come on, Chrissy! That Noctowl may have Keen Eye. I think Keen Eye prevent or increases accuracy. I'm just guessing. Who's to say? But to your point, it's not missed. Come on, Macaron. There she goes. Oh, okay. This one is actually... We're gonna do something fun here. We're gonna Iron Defense, and then we're gonna Baton Pass into the Snorlax. Yep. And we're gonna Iron Defense twice. Moonblast. That's gonna do hardly nothing. All right. So now we're gonna Baton Pass. Check this out. Into Samwise. And now Samwise has defense up 4 stages. And now, peep it. Peep it. Peep the body slam. Okay, Toxic is nasty work here. Because he couldn't do it on... Yep, that's what we wanted right there. What's crazy is this would be an incredibly winnable battle for the Numel. Hopefully this is fine. Okay. Alright. The toxic hurts. The Sandwise should get it. No. Sweet. Sandwise grew level 38. Macaron grew level 40. Look at old baby girl go. Okay, I need to do a couple things. I need to start with using some of these potions. Alright. And then I need to use a revive. And then I need to use another potion. And then I need to use... Oh, I thought I could had an awakening. I guess I don't. I only have one Chesto Berry? Oh, man. Okay. Okay. I thought I had even a full heal? It's freshwater, antidote, elixir, HP up, energy root, revive, ability pill. I don't have anything. Okay, that's terrible. Welcome back, y'all. We just finished that battle, and now we're just grinding up the Numel. I do need, like, Protect or something. Feels like it would be good to get. You can get it to a Camerupt. Ooh. First time seeing a Ponyta. Unfortunately, apparently, it's gonna get wrecked by Earth Power. That tracks. Also, the camel is still up for naming rights if anybody wants to redeem channel points to name the camel. The fact that I'm faster than this is crazy. The fact that I'm faster than the Machoke. I would prefer to live. I'm not going to live. Can't escape. Okay. Well... Tuber Jane to the rescue. Dog, Tuber Jane has been an absolute goat. I fear eventually she's going to lose her usefulness. But she's been so good so far. We battle this man. This adult man, Hiker Bryce. Lava Plume. Earth Power wrecks it. Drill Run's gonna hurt. Please survive. Okay, that's not good. That's not what I would want. That's not what I wanted at all. Okay. Sparking area. Get wrecked, idiot. Now you want to talk about a cool Pokemon. You want to talk about a cool Pokemon. Make it a Crustle. A literal earth crab. Stuck under a rock. What a cool Pokemon. Head sturdy. I would hate this. Oh, I've got to go back. I need that Numble to level up. All right. You know who I also just remembered is just sitting in the wings waiting? Is the Haunch Crow and the Gothita. Hold on, let me make this easier. I do want this egg to hatch, though. Let me battle some stupid bug in here. And by a stupid bug, I mean a Meryl. That's fine, we'll just switch to Samwise. The fact that I could just get Heavy Slam should work because Meryl's fairy. Huh. Oh, Aqua Ring, it's gonna get HP back each turn. I don't think that's gonna work. Alright, and now the Numble. Let's get our camera up, kids. Let's get our camera up, kids. Numble, cool design. Camera up. Go to design. Yeah, Rock Slide to give us some type coverage too. Much better than Takedown. Curse is also not that good of a moveset. It'll learn eventually. What TMs do I have? I need to look at those two. Bulk Up, Frustration, Brick Break, Rock Tomb, Aerial Ace, Thief, Steel Wing, Payback. Deals double damage if the user moves after the foe. Dark type coverage could be good. No one can use Volt Switch. Finish Shock, Snarl, Curse. Gyro Ball. No one can still use Gyro Ball. Alright. So, alright. Anyways, we got our camel, kids. Which was step 1. Alright, now let's go. Through these tunnels. These tunnels take a long time, if I remember correctly. Yep. My legs are solid from pounding up and down the mountains. Buddy, that's a wild statement to make. I know it's like because you're hiking. I would learn some better phrases, honestly. But that's just me. That's upsetting that that survived. And that it held on long enough. That it held on long enough to blow itself up. Surely, kids, they don't all have the same strategy. Surely this is not 4 gravelers in a row gonna blow themselves up. Kids, this might be 4 gravelers in a row blowing themselves up. Oh my god, Spore, yes! Oh my god. Oh, we needed that so much. Tuber Jane is about to become a menace. Is about to be a menace! And then Penny learned, oh my god, we're just learning everything. Hyperforce is good, but she doesn't have... Okay, Hyperforce is good, but she doesn't have the ability that makes all of her normal moves be water moves, so I'm gonna not learn Hyper Voice for right now. Withdraw to an Alolan Graveler? Is it still gonna blow itself up? Okay, doesn't matter. Let's Spore it. This is just for fun. I just wanted to use Spore. Spore's such a good move. It's gonna hold on. Yep. Caught a Camerupt, and we're just grinding our way through up the routes. This hiker has used 4 Gravelers to explode themselves. But that's it. Special move. Breloom can learn Spore. Oh, that's the only thing. I'm looking at Pokemon that can learn Spore. Yeah, Breloom can learn it. Okay. Oh, only in Gen 9, so I can remember it. Shiinotic, Toadscruel. Yeah, okay. 4, yeah. But yeah, welcome in, String Rope. I'm glad you could make it. We caught a Camerupt, which we said we were going to get a Numble to get a Camerupt. Like, that was... We knew I was going to be doing that one. And then we're just getting ready to go into this route. Let's use some healing. All right. We got to get a camera up with a pretty decent stat spread. All right, we need to get through Fiery Path. I wonder what Pokemon are going to be in here. Fantastic Pokemon. If I wasn't running a Camerupt, we'd get a Torkoal. If I wasn't running, we'd 100% get a Torkoal if I wasn't running a Camerupt. can't use strength right now, so that doesn't matter. Regular Grimer. Okay. Don't start with these shenanigans. Okay. This is free experience, basically. Which we need it. Because I know we're a far away from Flannery. Alright, I want to check 3 more Pokemon in here and see what's available. See if anything rare that we just would have missed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Might have to catch the Magby. Never mind. I didn't think Rock Slide would kill it since I didn't have Stab. I truly didn't think Rock Slide would kill it. Crazy. Alright, it's 2 battles. Further reminder, channel points, you can use them to force me into Nuzlocking a route, Nuzlocke a non-gym leader battle, and name a Pokemon, rip a booster pack, pet my dog. Lots of things to do for your channel points if you care about that. Golly. So because Anger Point maxed my attack, I need to eventually become a physical attacker. Alright, heal it up. That was Fire Path. What route was this? 112. Ooh, Rawlsberry's good. Alright. Take my berries. Dang, all these Pokemon on these berries. I don't need it. I'm knocking them out for the experience, but I don't need it beyond that. Here we go. These are both really good berries. Alright, cool. Alright. These are really good berries. I want to plant them when I get to a spot where like I know I'm gonna be. Let's go in with Tuber Jane. Let's see what our options are here. Also see what the Pokemon options are on 112. Kindler and Aroma Lady. Oh, that Cherum's in for a... Lava Plume hurts everybody, so I actually don't need to do that. So instead, let's Earth Power. Spore. Grass types can't be put to sleep. Let's strength sap it. Okay. Is that Cherrim gonna pop out? Huh, the sprite didn't render for the Cherrim. That's funny. I have to take a picture of this. The sprite didn't render for the Cherrim. That's funny. To rock slide them both. Let's dazzling gleam them both. That flamethrower, that's gonna hurt real bad. Yeah, that hurt a lot. Rip to a real one. The real one being Tuber Jame. Okay, that did not do as much damage as I thought. So let's do this. Alright. Samwise has heat and cold protection. With thick fat. Let's Lava Plume, which obviously isn't going to take care of the Typhlosion. But I'll start a rollout. Golly, that still did that much damage. Should just be neutral. Yep, okay. I don't care about that. I have thick fat, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's just start a rollout. Okay, everything's gonna move faster than camera up, which is not good. So I'm expecting a solar beam. We'll go Macaron. Alright, I knew she was gonna take this. Thought she'd do better than that, though. Truly thought she'd do better than that. The Cherrim being a sunny day setter is diabolical. We've got to go Penny. Yep. The question is, am I faster than the Cherrim? I'm not faster than the Cherrim. I may lose this battle, folks, actually. If Penny doesn't survive, I may lose. Oh my god, Penny. Penny UG. Very nice. Woo! Samwise to 39. Of course the rollout failed. Penny keep leveling up. The sunlight is just diabolical. A lot of my team is slow, which makes you think Trick Room might end up becoming good. Man, I'll tell you what, I hate this. I hate this. Reflect, keeping it alive. Crazy. Yeah, it's gonna get me here. It's not terrible, but the body slam will help. Dude, Samwise has clutched it up so much. My Shayla. I'll take $5,000. Please, nobody take my number. All right. Now, which Pokemon are on this route? That's Route 111 still. This is Route 112. Which Pokemon are here? Is it the same as 111? It's looking like I actually am going to have to grind some. Not much, but compared to what happens when I get to Flannery. Iron defense. Okay.
Now to say they were real.
Ponyta. This may be the same Pokemon. A wild Ponyta knowing Inferno? Oh my god. Another Numel. Okay. All right. It looks like it's just the same Pokemon from what we've seen. I'm still gonna battle this one. Yep. Good deal. Macro level 41. Here we go. All right. So... This is a rich boy. It's an ace trainer. Yep. Ooh, a duo blade. Great design. Unfortunately, lava plume. Well, it survived that. That's crazy. Macaron. Oh my god. Well, unfortunately for this Garchomp. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind, chat. If I survive, it's getting wrecked with the play rough. If I survive, it's wrecked with the play rough. Yep. Yep. That having Rocky Helmet plus Rough Skin, oh my god. Ooh, a yawn on camera up? That's good. I don't have a speed, like, I don't have a Pokemon that's just fast. Like, even if I had a normal type that was just like, nope, we're fast, would be incredibly helpful. So maybe that's what I need to be looking at. Switching up the team a little bit. Tipper Jane. What's your last one, Rhinucleus? Disarming Voice. Oh, it's got leftovers. Okay. Alright, should get back. And then now we'll get stab. Drastically, that's 3 stages. And then I get to go faster here. Yep, good deal. That was nasty. I'll take a rematch with him. I'm curious how you get... Okay, this is... Secret power, okay. And then if I'm not mistaken... Right, yeah. This is the woman's house I can rest at. She's so nice. Good on her. All right. It really is to the point where I feel like we need to just... Conkeldurr. What if we yawned it? Honestly, that couldn't have gone better. It bulking up and us yawning. Now, a terrible part would be here if it knocks us out. Come on, survive. Survive, Camerupt. You're bulky. Nope. That's... okay. Golly. Intentionally designed it. Okay. That's a nasty Conkeldurr. It's a nasty Conkeldurr. Black Belt Dasuki. Or something. Is that just back where I was? Okay. Alright, let's see the old woman again. Come here, you old hag. I've been watching too much Black Clover recently, and so obviously one of the things he be saying. Alright, a bunch more berries to plant here. Quite a lot of berries are good. These berries are really good for helping to adjust our stats. The problem is they take a day to grow. A Crabrawler? In the berry tree? What? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, why is this crab this far out? That feels like not where it should be. That's exactly what I'm saying. I was like, why? Yeah. What a strange place for it to be. Okay. All right. And then we need, okay. All right, so we got all the berries, which we can use to start lowering our stats for when it comes time to EV IV train. We're obviously not there yet. Man, Elliot be calling me. Now this is where, I'll be honest, the game's getting a little grindy. Camera Up's getting experience points, but it's all for naught. This, I mean, the ROM hack has been, it's been amazing. Having to actually prep and do battles and not just, and I'm not just playing Emerald. Having to build teams and strategies. I can only imagine the Elite Four and the Champion and Steven are going to be diabolical. I do need some sort of Pokemon that's like a speedster, though. Okay, well that... Alright, well... So far, the MVPs of the team have really been Samwise the Snorlax and Tuber Jane the Shiinotic. Primarina obviously is good, Mawaw's been good, Camera Up we're just learning. But it's just been so good. Oh my god, teaching him high horsepower. Is that better than Rollout? I feel like it is. Let's go Camera Up. So I say, I figured a poison move was coming. Please don't poison me. Then a lava plume. Everything having toxic is nuts. The fact that I couldn't even kill it. Alright. Mega Drain's just neutral damage. So hopefully that's fine. Yep, okay, alright, I should take it out here. And then I'm gonna have to switch the Camera Up again from the poison. Okay, that's alright, that's alright. Camera Up hit 40. Tuber Jane hit 42. Oh, wow. There's no way I survived this, so I low-key try to just see if I can get off a yawn. Can I survive a fire punch and get off a yawn? I could not. Okay, I heard there was. That's very helpful. Eventually, I definitely feel like I'm going to need that. Only Penny's actually useful here. Fun fact. Let's hit it with a disarming voice. Oh my god, it knows Grass Knot. Oh, heck yeah. Take the Berserk. Oh, so that should have been enough to kill it. Alright. Alright. Alright, Brooke, I'll be friends with you. You're less creepy than the adult men that have been wanting to be my friend. Yeah, I heard some Pokemon had, like, new abilities or things like that, which I'm hit or miss on. But yeah. Okay. This is all this soot. I can't really do anything right now. I wonder if there'll be some good Pokemon in here. Right away, getting a Fletchinder is cool. Talonflame is awesome. Alright, see where we walk. It's really neat. Can you guess why it's so cool around here? Probably because of the asbestos. I know you say it's volcano ash, but I feel like that's asbestos. You're literally breathing in the absolute worst thing that could happen to you. Maybe the yawn? Okay. Maybe the yawn and switch? The disease with a really long name, they're gonna get something that's absolutely for sure. Okay, this one doesn't have arena trap. I was worried this one was gonna have arena trap. And it should fall asleep here, and then Tuber Chain can go to town. Is Vibrava Dragon yet, or is it just ground? It's dragon, okay. Is that an actual disease? You get it from volcano. That's an actual disease. Oh my god. String rope, that's so cool. Alright, now, I wonder if the camera... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Pneumoconiosis is what I'm going to say. Alright, take out the Darumaka. Cool. Player defeated youngster Jalen. Need to go back and heal again. Oh, do we get a Scraggy? Do we get a Scraggy to then in turn get a Scrafty? Yo, we might have to get Scraggy. Absolutely cool Pokemon. It's honestly not that hard to pronounce. Hold on, I kind of want a Scraggy. And unfortunately, with no King Gambit, Unfortunately, with no King Gamut, Pawniard's kind of useless. Alright, we're going to catch one of these. That'll help. Wow, okay. Alright, well, congrats on the shed skin. Let's just catch it in an Ultra Ball. Okay. If you want to name this, if anyone wants to name the Scraggy, you can. I'll leave this up for a second. I'm gonna go get a water. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna let the screen run for a second. If I come back and someone's named it, I'll name it. If not, I'll give it a name. Sorry, just got back. It's a male. I will name it. I'm going to take a quick break. I need to get some water and take care of the dog, but then I will be right back. So I'm going to go to the BRB screen, but if you want to name it while I'm gone, I'll come back. I'm back. I am sorry about that. I let the dog out to go to the bathroom, and he just went bananas. Just went literal bananas. So, are we knocked out? Yeah. Woo, welcome back, Pat. I initially stepped away because I was like, okay, the dog is going crazy. He needs to go to the bathroom. And then I let him out, and he just went bananas in the backyard. And granted, the backyard's fenced in, so it's not like he can go anywhere. But I was just like, what are you doing? Deer. He could hear deer. So, it was only supposed to be what turned into like a 3-minute break, turned into like a 10-minute break. But that's okay. Sometimes it's good to look away from the screen, I guess. Just dog things. It's exactly what that is. Isn't this a ninja boy? No, that's not a ninja boy. This is going to be I think... So that's obviously a double battle up here. So let's make sure we're prepped and ready. We'll let the ad break ends in 9 seconds. We'll let that in. Also, two evolutions. Yep, Primarina, she only needed 1 level. Like, she immediately went. And then the camera up only needed 1 level, so they both went quick. Yeah. Welcome back, y'all. Sorry that the BRB was gone for so long. I was telling Pat I was taking care of the dog. He was going crazy. I let him go outside, and he just went nuts. But we're here now. Okay, I know Baltoy's gonna have Levitate. I'm assuming. Oh, well, I'm not. The problem is, let's yawn here. And let's Spore. Let's put them both to sleep. Oh my God, the Baltoy. Okay. This is actually a really bad matchup for me. Both of them hitting me for weakness. Oh my God. All right. Play a little defensive here. All right, I'm content to lava plume everything. And let's switch to Samwise. The Weezing's probably going to use a poison move there. I have thick fat, so that's fine. All right, now they're both asleep. Yeah. This is a really good slow team combo right here for these two, but it's a really good one. Maybe just a heavy slam. I was fairly certain that was going to kill the Weezing, but not the Baltoy. So at least one's down. A pow down. No, just a Hippopotamus. Okay, the Sandstorm's fine here. Alright, let's yawn it here. And let's still heavy slam. Okay. Can I be faster than... It's still gonna get 2 moves off. Okay, very nice. Okay. So what I'm gonna do then... It's just gonna hurt Samwise. What's this other Pokemon? A Ninjask. Honestly, I think we go Lava Plume. And then Body Slam. The Ninjask using Dig. Oh my god, okay. Alright, well that was gonna be terrible. It's gonna do nothing that I... Oh, okay, alright, that's not terrible. Use Earthquake in your friends underground. That's gonna hurt a lot. That's actually probably gonna kill the Ninjask. Oh, it doesn't affect... Oh my god, wow, what a combo. Alright. What a combo, okay. Ninja's fine to go first. It just being it's what a time for the whole team. What a time for the whole team. It's crazy. All right. All right, well, the sandstorm's finally hurting it. That's nice, at least. Golly, this thing's gonna be so fast. I'd argue Tuber Jane dies here. I just would wonder if I could just bait the Ninjask. If maybe I'm faster than it to spore it. I doubt it. Yep, okay. About both of those missed. I don't know why I thought I was going to outspeed a Ninjask. When it was like up 3 stages of speed. That was never going to happen. Okay. Flying water. Aurora Beam should be fine. Heavy Slam should be fine. Yep. Okay. These two right here. Yep. All right. That Ninjask gave me a little bit of trouble. Not going to lie. It just did not even register to me right there that he was going to gang up on me. I just didn't even register. A Charizard? Oh my god. Okay. Hold please. Just a big LOL. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, alright. That's one down. He just caught his Pokemon. Why is... I'm pinning that string rope. That's so good. That's so good. Why are you lying? You just caught your Pokemon. No, you didn't. Also, me getting back 11 HP each turn is so good. You just caught your Pokemon. And it's a... You can't catch a wild Nidoking. That's not how that works. That Pokemon doesn't exist outside of a Moonstone, which has to forcibly be used. I just caught it. Oh, would you? Okay. Lying ass little kid. Get out my way. Okay, there's a shiny stone. That'll be good to evolve something. A nugget. There's some money. Okay. Let's go back and heal real quick, I guess. In the base game, he has 2 Aron. Those were his Pokemon? Well, that was not his Pokemon now. I'll tell you that much. Look at the Spinda. Okay, well. Oh, she's got a Numble too. Well, to ward off the Numble. We'll see if she keeps it. To ward off her deer Numble, see if she keeps a Numble. She does keep a Numble, okay. Earth Power fight? Okay, that Numble's faster than me. No. Okay. Okay. Alright. About raged. Now this is a bad matchup, I'll go ahead and tell you right now. You know, it's not a bad matchup for TJ. Spore? Spore guaranteed putting to sleep. Can be so deadly. TJ! She might have earned herself a new nickname. Oh my god. She's so good. A freaking Tropius. Oh, forgot because it's grass. Never mind. Oopsies. That one's on me, kids. Hold on. Let's make this easy. Honestly, if I would say she needs like to learn Hex. I'll strength step again. I'll slow play this all day, Tropius. Slow play this all day. Okay, for some reason it's attack dropping and air slash. Air slash might be special, so this might have just been. I might have just been wasting time. I thought air slash was physical. Turns out it's not. So I thought I was just gonna make it to where like I could just survive. I couldn't. That's alright. Player defeated Parasol Lady. Slider, let me slide in my parasol. Let me register your number. All right, lady. Once again, these adults having. Is this egg close to hatching? I've been having it for too long. It's making sounds. It's about to hatch. Leave your guesses on what we think the egg is, and if you also want to name the egg. Again, Pawniard is cool, but without having King Gambit, it just doesn't feel like a good use. It just doesn't feel like a good Pokemon. Like Bisharp just doesn't feel like, yeah. Oh my god, I missed that. Are you kidding me? Alright. Ooh. I did just say I needed a neutral speedster. Isn't Buffalo fast, or am I crazy? It is not fast. Never mind, kids. I lied. Please don't crit. Okay. I didn't want that. That's alright. Catch it for the Dex. Haven't seen a lot of it. If anybody wants to name it, you can. I don't think I'll be using it, but it's cool to have nonetheless. Polyphar absorbs damage even if they strike foes with a fierce headbutt. Their headbutts have enough destructive force to derail a train. Max Ether's good. Name it Tauros. I will name it. Let me get to the PO. Let me get to the box. And I will name it, Pat. You have indeed been summoned, Trevor. We knew. We know. Glad you're here. We even had a poll earlier of if you were on a date or not. Everybody take a guess. It was 100%. But fun. Alright, let's mess with him here. Let's Spore. And then let's Body Slam. Oh, okay, never mind. We might all just be playing Ring Around the Rosie. Oh my god. I got one done. I'm glad they laughed too. Alright, Dazzling Gleam to hit both is pretty good here. But honestly, I do just need to take one of these out. There's no way I survive a superpower. This thing is just gonna get stronger and stronger, isn't it? Chat, this may be where we lose to 2 random Spinda. We're gonna have to double Dazzling Gleam, double Sparkling Aria is fine. Because I'm grass, so it's not gonna hit me for much damage. Yeah, that wasn't that big of a deal. That's 1 down. Is that 2 down? That's 2 down. Okay, good deal. Alright. Not gonna lie, double Spinda for the twins. One with superpower was pretty catchy. Alright, we already caught 1 Scraggy. So I can't wait to check it out. Feels like it could be a good inclusion. It can be fashioned into glass. And it has been forever since I have seen a Pokemon Center. I tell you that right now. An Excelgor? He must... I bet you he's gonna have a Greninja too. Ninja Boy's gonna have Ninja Pokemon. I bet you he's gonna have one of those too. But seeing as it's... We're just gonna have to Dazzling Gleam it, because... Giga Drain I don't think is gonna do a lot of damage. Honestly, I may just take that. It's not very effective, but still strong enough. Yeah, still strong enough to take it and not have to worry about anything. Alright, everybody's getting levels. We feel good. Dude, Tuber Jane is so good. Just... Oh my god, Anchilar's Moonblast. Do we just lean into the fairy type move for her? Obviously Dazzling Gleam. Spore. Strength Sap is good to drop attack. We're getting HP back. We lose some grass. But I feel like Moonblast. Let's go Moonblast over Dazzling Gleam for right now. Yep. About to say, I felt like I knew he was going to have a Greninja. Which, let's just test it out, kids. Could you hear him? Insane. Dog, she's so good. The fact that you could hear him. Yep. Yeah. Got a loud dog, kids. The suit sack, which is where you get the ash to then... I wonder if he makes anything... Like, any, like, actual items, or if it's still just the glass decorative items. Let's see. A blue flute. Okay. Alright. Never mind. So, I don't know if it's going to be worth it since I don't know what I'm getting. Alright, I'm going to fight that trainer next. Oh, okay. Guess we're having a little running competition outside of town. Fossil Maniac. Ooh, check out here. Quick ball, death ball, dive ball. Okay. Alright, 2 revives could just be helpful. Probably need to save. It's been a minute since I've saved. It's been a minute since I saved. That could have gone real bad. Okay. Let's heal. And then this woman's going to want to take me somewhere. Right, because this is the PC creation lady. I'm Lynette. Honestly, I'm glad to meet you. Okay, she didn't take me anywhere. I thought she may. Alright. May? By some weirdos calling themselves Ting Magma Red. Please, you've got to help me save him. May came out panicking. Shady characters warning in and out of Professor Cosmo's home. He was just abducted. I don't think we're anywhere close to Flannery. Ivy and Eve's house special training. What do you do? Oh! Special training that will seriously beef up your team. Hey, those bottle caps. Effort values are EVs for short, yes. Would be changed with special training. Jets aren't always better. If your Pokemon on the rise of special attack, a low attack heavy will reduce the damage it takes if it hits it. For $100, I'll increase Pokemon's EV by 1. And for 1 bottle cap, I'll change its IVs to whatever you want. Okay, well, here are our EV and IV trainers. That's helpful. What gambles are you referring to? Trevor? 228. Is this dig? Yeah. The fossils here all belong to me. Okay, well, what a creep. Oh. Oh. Well, I love that for you, that your gambling profits are working. Okay, well, there's the battle tent. Should we fight these two? I feel like we should. Let's do a double battle. Get the ball, buddy? Sudowoodo and a Skarmory. Okay. Earth Power's good here. I really need the Skarmory. I really need to survive. That Steel Wing's gonna hurt. If I could just survive, though. Alright, barely, but we did. Spore. Alright. Oh my god, everything's surviving by having one. We're gonna rock slide. And then we're gonna strength sap. This will be fun. Let's say it's going to be fun. We're going to strength sap just to get some HP back, more than we get off Giga Drain. And because it only has 1 HP... Oh my god, my full HP back. And then Rock Slide should take out both of these, yep. Yep, very nice. Not much, but it did some. And a Lowland Sand Slash. Alright, so we are going to Lava Plume here, which I realize sounds crazy. But we're going to see if we can... Never mind. I was going to say, maybe I could survive a Lava Plume, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. She flinched. Yep. Alright, so I've killed Tuber Jane here. That's fine. Yep, I've ruined her. But... You monster... Dude, if this were a Nuzlocke, that would have been terrible. Well, the thought process was that she would survive. I truly thought she was gonna survive a Lava Plume, and then I was just gonna heal it back. It didn't happen that way. Looks like they had all Alolan Pokemon. Let's Rock Slide. Hey, buddy. Let's play rough. Hey, buddy. You can see a little bit of Kirby's head in the chat. Hey, buddy, I know. Thank you. Thank you. Good boy. That did a lot less damage than I thought it would do. Rock Slide again here. And then let's play rough on the Slurpuff. Okay, Cotton Guard. Defense drastically rose. Toucanian avoided the attack. Moo's effect is not done. I don't know what's happening, but it's fine. Yawn the Slurpuff. Crunch the Toucannon. Okay, well, now I have to worry about Attract. Right, but the Toucannon's done. Alright, that helps. Double level ups, okay. These movesets are just not good for this playthrough. Especially on a... Come on, hit the yawn. Here we go. Alright, we're going to switch out both of these. Switch out the Samwise. And then switch out to Penny. Double switch here, knowing it's going to fall asleep. Slurpuff has always looked like a dog to me. I mean, like its face looks like that of a dog. It's probably just the tongue. Which is, I realize, is a crazy thing to say, but it does. You don't see it? You don't see the eyes and the face? I mean, I realize I'm crazy for thinking it. Kirby. You digging a nest? Dog can't get comfortable. Alright. Dude, the yawn from Camera Procrell, but it's just much better on, it's much better on the Shiinotic, on Tuber Jane. You see eyes in the face, and maybe that's, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's got the face of a dog. All right, we are going to... I want to do something real quick. I want to hatch this egg. I'm tired of having it in my party. I want to figure out what comes next. So we're just going to travel left and right till it hatches. It said it's about to hatch, so it's probably close. I messed up their timing every time I go through. All right, everybody guess what we think the egg's gonna be. And then, if you want to name it. Togepi again? That would actually be highly disappointing. All right. Last second guesses. String rope with... Oh my god, if it's a Togepi... A Tailo? It's not even a... Oh my god. That's so dumb. Please go live in the box forever and never come out. I walked that thing halfway across the earth for a freaking Tailo. How underwhelming. Underwhelming indeed. Crazy. Oh, I should have healed. I meant to heal. Name him Brutus because 1, Brutus is Latin for stupid. Romans give their children their name. And 2, it's the Ides of March. You know what? Deal. Take him out just to name him Brutus. I'll take that string rope. All right, he's there. It is the Ides of March, so honestly, all Caesar references today. All right, Lava Plume is not. There's been a lot of double battles recently, so Lava Plume does not seem to be working for Camerupt. So I'd rather it learn Flame Burst. Lava Plume's good. Flame Burst, I'd rather take the less damage and not have to hurt myself. Also, I need a fast Pokemon. So, all mine are slow. Shiinotic is the closest thing I have to being fast. I also have 3 fairy types, so Mawile may be getting the bench at some point. Now, how in the hell... Thank you for the roar, TM. That looks like a fisherman. Which means probably these 2. Come on, look this way, fisherman. Yeah, the game's getting into a lot of double battles. Which is fine by me, make no mistake. Always cashing attention on man. Pray off on the Tangela. And let's just one-shot. Okay, never mind. Tickle me. About to say, that feels like that's going to be a one-shot. Alright, well, it's a pretty nasty move. Let's Baton Pass. Spore's not going to work. All we got's Moonblast. I was about to say, why does it know Ancient Power? But it makes sense for it to know Ancient Power. Because it's how it levels up. Divvy didn't even have to use Camera Up. We are leveling up, chat. Protective pads. Guard the holder from contact move effects. Okay, that... A lot of these items could end up being really, really effective. Especially physical attackers. Is... It's slow too. Okay. Bunch of fishermen on this route. I will see them eventually. Don't feel like I need to fight them right now, but if I need to come back and get a good battle, I'll do it. Let me fight this picnicker. Oh, an aromatisse. Unfortunately. Oh, I forgot it was fairy. That's dumb of me. That's so dumb of me. But I should be able to just... Yeah. I don't know how I forget that. Literally the first fairy. I don't know. I just wasn't thinking. I had in my head it was psychic, and I was like, I'm just gonna crunch it and kill it, and they ended up not doing that. Oh my god, okay, well. A freaking Torterra, okay. Certified Sunday Night Moment, dude. Alright, I think... So here's the deal. I'll take being leech seated. That wasn't terrible. My defense is up 2 stages. I'll say I wonder if I could survive if it's got to move like Earthquake. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Yeah. Dang. Alright, it's gonna Earthquake again. So let's go to Tuber Jane. Sucks for you. Now Moonblast it. All right. Our team's getting strong. I do feel like... All right. Maria. These trainers love calling me. I'm very curious what other Pokemon are available in this area. Seviper or Goated? Don't need one. Not going to use one, but a Goated Pokemon. Well, I did say I wanted a fast normal type. And by God, do I have it. Maybe we catch it. Maybe we catch Mama Zangoose. Maybe not. Maybe she has different thoughts. Penny keeps growing. Let's see what else is out here. I wonder if there's... I keep wondering, like... Swan is a cool Pokemon. I've just got... a water already. Oh, there's a Viper, okay. The fact that the dark move... Not the same. What other Pokemon are here? And I know there are going to be more cool ones in the caves to the left, too. Y'all, watch this. I'm going to call Watson's Raichu to do the Rock Smash. Look at this. It's shiny. What a flex. What a flex. Also, this is a weird set of steps. I know there's trainers here. I know I'm avoiding them. But I don't want to catch anything without knowing what else is in this cave. And then I'd rather have trainers to back it up with. I don't think that's the right move. Alright. 5 more Pokemon right here to see if something interesting pops up. Well, there's a Zangoose. Let's try again to try to catch this one. Okay, if that was a critical hit... If that was a critical hit, then this one should be okay. Ugh, 1 HP. Anybody want to name the Zangoose? There's a high probability we catch it. I also need to look at if I need to use a Love Ball or not. Or, yeah, there's a high chance we use it. I haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking. It's just fast, a speed of 90, high physical attack. A glass cannon, basically. Immunity afflicted by being poisoned. Hidden ability is Toxic Boost. While this Pokemon with this ability is poisoned, the power of its physical move increases by 50%. Oh my god. How would I poison itself, though? Man, maybe I'm not. Maybe I don't use it. I'm gonna start trying to catch it, though. If anybody wants me to name it, let me know. I'll go back and name it after I catch here. Alright, 4 more Pokemon in this area. I haven't seen it in here, though. Don't want an Altaria. I would love a non-Gen 3 Pokemon, honestly. There's 3. Lotad. Would love a non-Gen 3 Pokemon. Only gets Gen 3 plus Ducklet. Might have to catch one here for the Dex. Yeah. Alright, so it doesn't look like anything good's right here. Now I want to go into the cave. Actually, this is gonna sound funny. I think I know what Pokemon I want to catch next. Hold, please. I think I want to get low-key want to catch a Dynamo and get an Electric. And then get an Electros. So we need to make it through this cave. So we're probably a little ways away, but I feel like that could be a fun Pokemon. Alright, still a lot of trainers here, and I know I'm leaving them unbattled. But I just want to get into the cave and see what Pokemon are there. And then maybe catch something in there. Maybe catch a good rock type of some sort. The Zangoose is in the party for who knows what reason. And then we'll come back and battle all these trainers. We'll do the ones we obviously have to do that catch us. But like the couple that I missed right there, we'll just hit them again soon. Volcarona would be sick. But it not evolving till the 70s. None of these options are great. Honestly, I like the 3 elemental monkeys. They're all kind of cool. I did think Simistage looked weird though with like the big head. Volcarona is a top 15 Pokemon, honestly. All right, we got an ad coming up in 2.5 minutes. I want to try to get through Maybe one more battle. Or I might just go get water. Ooh, a double. Yeah. I don't think I can do this battle in 2 minutes, but I'll stop the battle in the middle when the ad runs and go get water. And then come back. Or I can actually just dismiss the ad. We'll see. I don't know if we're going to get as far as I wanted to today. Empoleon and a Minior. Oh my god, okay. This is a terrible matchup. This Empoleon counters both of mine right now. Oh my god, okay. I'm going to hit it with a Flame Burst. Actually, if I wonder if I'm faster, I would say I wonder if I'm faster than it and can spore it. Can I survive? There's no way I survive. I thought I could maybe survive that. There was no chance. Defense Rose. Special Defense Rose. Alright, this may help. Yeah, okay. Samwise with a high horsepower will be really good. And then a Giga Drain on the Minior. This thing is making itself beefy, I tell you what. Like a Minior and an Empoleon is a cool Pokemon. That Flash Cannon's gonna hurt. Also, the fact that it only woke up after only one turn actually upsets me. Man, it is trying. Just a Minior one time. One time made was so cool. And I tell you what, they are desperately trying to take out Tuber Jane. They know how terrifying she is. They 100% know how terrifying she is. Look at the Rabombi. Unfortunately, it's going to get heavy slammed to literal oblivion. To literal oblivion. I outweigh that thing by, it has to be at least 2,000 pounds. Has to be no way. Penny? This thing has a very annoying moveset, I'll tell you what. It knows what to target. Confused. At least I didn't hit myself in confusion when there was actually nothing to attack. Ooh. None of these are actually great, but I'm just gonna leave her in just in case. That's gonna hurt it. Did not do as much damage as I thought it was gonna do. I truly figured it was gonna do more than that. Come on, Samwise. Samwise! Ferrothorn, the OG annoyance. Here we go. Penny grew to 44. She wants to learn Moonblast too. I feel like between the two knowing Moonblast though, I feel like I have three fairy types right now. I honestly need to get rid of one. Honestly, Mawil's been great, but I feel like it's time to sunset Mawile. Which I realize is a crazy phrase to say. Don't spin. Alright. What I really wanted to do is to see what Pokemon were available to me in Meteor Falls. I'm hoping there's going to be something cool in here. Speak of the devil, there's a Ferroseed. Don't feel like I need one, but it's cool. Alright. Comet Shard, okay. Alright, I'm going to be very curious what's in here and what's available to me. Because one of these is probably going to end up going on the team. Oh, there's our Minior if we wanted it. Did anybody else just see that? Am I missing something? I yawned and it popped up and said Rabombi nothing. Watch this. Am I crazy? Watch this. Never mind. That was so weird. That was weird. I don't know if that was like a bug. Oh my god. Y'all, here we go. Here we go. I said we needed something new. But when it yawned ability, it popped up, it said Rabombi. And then a blank thing. I don't know. Here we go. A Dino? A Dino? Yeah. We're going to catch a couple of these. And I think you run a Hydreigon. Let's look at what... Now, Dino's a cool Pokemon. The whole Dino Hydreigon is so cool. The problem is I don't get a Hydreigon until 64, so I'm stuck with it on a Zweilous for a while, but maybe it's okay. It only knows Hustle. Lowers the accuracy of the physical moves. Boost attack power, lowers accuracy. Let's Swilus only knows Hustle. Hydreigon knows Levitate. Okay. Alright, we're catching a Dino. We might catch a couple here, so y'all feel free to throw out names for one. It's gonna be a while till this is useful. But I feel like we start now. Start throwing out names and I'll name them when I get back. Look at Snaggletooth. Look at little Snaggletooth come into play. I just have too many fairies. Okay. That's where May wants me to be, yeah, so we need to... I really do just have too many fairies. Porkla Fairy. Hey. Hey. I've never used a Druddigon. I've never used one. But it has rough skin. It is unfortunately also slow. We are victims of everything being slow at the moment. Oh, that's an ice type attack. I don't think that was a good call. Never mind. Can it survive? If it survives 2, if the damage range was good, it keeps it at 1 HP. Alright, alright. Alright, I've got some assessments to make. Alright, this thing does not. This thing does not want to go into a ball. Okay, this thing wants to go into a ball. Anybody want to name the Druddigon? Because unless you're tied to something... I'm naming it Smaug. Smaug is good. Alright. Just a couple more Pokemon. Kind of just grinding right now. This battle that I'm about to get into with May, we'll catch another Dino for sure. Level 41's a lot better too. I might have to grind so hard. Sparkling Aura. Or Sparkling Aria. I can't stay. Oh my god. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Or get me started. Were you here when I was with Sarah earlier going off on the rant? I think you were. TJ, Tuber Jane? It's going good. We've made it through the cave. We're just catching some cool Pokemon. For right now. And then gonna decide going into tomorrow's stream where I Gonna decide going into tomorrow's stream which ones I want to use. Alright, 5 more Pokemon in the cave. We'll name the dinos if folks want to. Alright. Alright, yeah. Let's just have y'all check this Minior. Watch. Alright, I'm gonna try to spore it. Penny's Berserk. It doesn't affect Wild Minior. Am I missing something? Yes, when this is done, Sunday Scaries are coming back. And honestly, I may need to just bring back Sunday Scaries anyways, and this Sunday be the off day. I got really into this the last couple of days. I mean, I still have 2 other days in the week, right, where I'm streaming when we're getting this. Yeah. So, Sunday Scaries are definitely coming back. Honestly, I may bring them back sooner rather than later. Ooh, a purple Minior. Yeah. Yeah. Next Sunday, though, I think I want to do either Escape the Backrooms or She Was 98 are the 2 I have. But yes, definitely want to bring it back again. But next Sunday, I'll be co-streaming the regionals down in Houston. I might even be doing that Saturday. I don't know yet, but definitely going to be doing that. But then after that Sunday, I could probably get back into it. Okay, this Minior does not want to come home with me. We're going to give it 3 Premier Balls. If not... Yes, yeah, it'll be the TCG. So similar to what we did for Seattle. I don't know if you were around for Seattle. But in Seattle, we went for like 5 hours. Like, I wasn't even paying attention. We went for like 5 hours. So basically, we're just going to have the Houston Regionals up, the actual official Pokemon stream, and then we're going to co-stream alongside it. Doing our own commentary, just talking, watching Pokemon TCG be played. I think you were there. I definitely think you were in the last one for Seattle, but yes. That will be the plan. Yeah. I'm really excited to do that. The co-streaming wasn't available for the special event down in South America this week. So that's an option. And then after that, I think Sunday Scaries will be back. All right. All right, let's take stock of our Pokemon real quick. It was very fun to watch. Have you seen the meta in Japan right now? I haven't looked much, but it looks... Yeah, I think it's just a mess in Japan right now because nobody is quite settled into it, right? They just got Ninja Spinner, and it's thrown everything into chaos. Yeah, so create a new program for small streamers to co-stream at least with Worlds. They have where you can co-stream regionals too, which should help me with wanting to broadcast. So, I'm very excited for next Sunday, and it'll probably be a longer stream. Like, it'll be a long day stream, so you can pop in and out, come back. But I'm gonna start probably sooner than I did last time with Seattle, and we're gonna do it. So I'm very excited to co-stream, and eventually. I like to say that I'll lead to Worlds, but I'm also hoping to be at Worlds. So it's entirely possible that I don't co-stream World. It's so long away because I might be in California. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. But regardless, next stream, next Sunday. Oh, yay. Oh, yeah, I forgot, Pat. We talked about that. We finally see each other. I know, I've heard so many good things about Worlds, and I'm just going to embrace it. So my hope and my plan is going to be, and we're just talking now, next Sunday I'll co-stream the TCG regionals for as long as I can humanly possibly stand. And then the Sunday after that, I will get back into Sunday Scaries. And then I'll still have 2 days a week for Pokemon challenges. And like, that's my games right now. I'm in a good rhythm. I found out what I'm enjoying. I found out this format's fun. So it's really great. And then we'll have Orlando the first week of April, which I'll co-stream too. We got some really good stuff happening. We got some really good things happening. I'm excited. But you got to go in your Nashville, dude. I'm so ready to go. I'm so excited. I want to do something fun, especially with Worlds being in the U.S. It's going to make it a lot easier. I say that. Going to California, I mean, probably equivalent to going out to London, but we'll see. But yes. All right. Taking stock of our 2 dinos that we caught. One has increased special defense, decreased speed, which is fine because it's already super slow. Drotagon, if I used it, would have to change its ability. Went late in the week though, so most of the good swag was gone. Yeah, if I go to Worlds, I'm splurging. This Dino has increased special attack, decreased defense. This Dino is... That Dino's terrible. Look at that. Look at those effort values. Or those, look at those effort values. That's terrible. That's really good for the Drotagon. That's really good for the Drotagon. And that's not terrible for the Dino either. Man, okay. We're gonna do 2 things. We're gonna go double dragon. Mostly because I want to use this. I want to use Smaug for a minute. We're gonna just passively level up the Dino. Just put it in the back and just passively level it up. The Scraggy having a modest nature is highly upsetting. I have an idea. I actually have. Hold on. Meowstic is fast. It's much more of an attacker, much more of a screen setter. Dude, I'm so excited for Mega Beedrill. Were you around, String Rope, when I beat all of Fire Red with just a single Beedrill? Were you around? That was around New Year's. Had you followed me yet? Yeah, I think it's just, yeah. So, dude, I love Beedrill. I think Beedrill is such a cool Pokemon. I have to actually prevent myself from using it on runs. I think it's so fun. But I beat all of Fire Red with just a single Beedrill. I used the Universal Randomizer to replace Bulbasaur with a Weedle, so I had Weedle from the start. And the entire game, it was the only Pokemon I used all throughout the Elite Four, and it was insane. It was sick. That was so fun to do. That was so fun to do. I love Beedrill so much, even though it's like, it's good, but it's not great. So I have to force myself to not use it in games because I would just default to it. All that back to being said, the Beedrill deck, yes, looks so fun in City Leagues, and I'm excited to try it too when it comes out. I don't feel like I have the need for a screen setter right now. It's good to know that it's there. Rock and ground. I'm just looking at the Pokemon I've caught. Some of these, I mean, they carried me through the early runs. The Murkrow was so good early. We never evolved the Eevee. The Diggersby was good. Waifu, I forgot about Waifu. Bug is so terrible in VGC. Oh, it's so bad. There's like maybe... You could get away with like a Volcarona. Right? But that's because Volcarona is just good in of itself. But other than that, not really anything good, no. I'm just taking stock of what we've caught and seeing like, okay, do I need to make some changes? I simply couldn't tell you what the VGC meta is. However, when Champions comes out, you're going to see me streaming a lot of VGC. And I don't know, obviously I know some about VGC here, like I know about typings and movesets and priorities and things like that, but like competitive VGC I don't know much about. So we're going to go on that journey together. And I'll be terrible and I'll learn, but I'm very excited. Like I think that's going to be really good for my Instagram channel too. It's like, can someone with no VGC knowledge end up getting good, come learn with me on Champions. I'll have to think about how I want to do it, yeah. But just straight bug, yeah. I'm just thinking, like, is there anything I need? The Dino seems really good, and I really want to use the Dino to eventually get it up to a Hydreigon. Smaug having rough skin. I'll have to change its nature. But it's got good out. Problem is to change its nature, I gotta get all the way back to Slateport. And I don't have Fly, so Smaug just might not be an option right now. Special attack, and defense. Okay, the Tyrogue would evolve into a Hitmonchan. Yeah, dude, it's so crazy that like that's the meta. Like there's so many cool things that can be done with the VGC meta. Like that's absolutely neat to me. Impish. What is this? It's both a special attacker and a physical attacker. I'm thinking of doing something crazy. Team ran a Jinx with Sweet Kiss. So many just cool things in general about VGC. Like you can just do a whole breadth of different things. I'm just looking at like what Pokemon I've caught. And like, is there anything I want to lean into? Here's the Cottony. Whimsicott won't do me any good. Whimsicott as a screen setter with Prankster could be good, but the problem is that would give me 3 fairies, and that's just too much. Oh, you were definitely prepared to be a troll. There's the female Esper. Which, if I needed a psychic attacker, but if I needed a psychic attacker, at that point I would just run Waifu. What Pokemon can learn Prankster? I probably need to be thinking about long term. To be honest, long term, I do probably need to be thinking about having a screen setter for the team as a whole. Like, I think that's just going to be an important thing to have. So I need to be thinking about who I want my screen setter to be, and it's obviously, I think it's anybody with Prankster. So I need to look at my options through Gen 8. My options are Klefki, which Klefki is just weird. As weird of a Pokemon it is, it has such a good stat spread. Like, basically 80s all around. Which, I mean, granted, 100 is average at each. But 80s all around is just, can be good. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to learn, yep. So I'm looking at just who can know Prankster. I won't have access to Grimmsnarl, otherwise I would. Meowstick. I assume Thunderous Tornadus. Yep. I don't know when I'm going to see those legendary Pokemons. They're not really screen setters, but maybe Thunderous Tornadus. Maybe. Cottony Whimsicott Grass Fairy. The problem is I already have Shiinotic. And Shiinotic may outlive their usefulness. If Shiinotic doesn't outlive... If I feel like the time comes... And Tuber Jane needs to take a back seat, I think you go Whimsicott. Right? Like, I think that becomes... Just make sure she can learn. Obviously, Trick Room. She might not be able to learn. Whim is always a good choice, but she might not be able to learn. She learns Protect. Okay, she does learn Protect. And Light Screen. Okay, I was worried she wasn't going to learn those. And like, oh, well. But she does. But the problem is Grass Fairy. I can't run Whimsicott and Shiinotic. Then I'm just really, really weak. So I would have to do a trade-off. So she just might have to come later on down the line. Murkrow can obviously run Prankster. But Murkrow can't learn the screens. So you run Murkrow to run like Tailwind. It's usually like Trick Room, Screens, Protector, Moonblast instead of Trick Room for Whim sets, yeah. Yeah. Like, you fully lean into it, Whimsicott. Whimsicott's a fantastic choice. I mean, Tornadus and Thunderous, as well with Prankster, are not bad, but also it's just tough using Legendary. And I don't know when I get them in this game, so like I can't bank on that. Volcarona does not get Prankster. I thought about a Liepard, but it does not get the screens. Sableye's hilarious because it gets Prankster, but its stat spread everywhere else is so bad. Wait, was that crazy? Did I not get? Hold on. Was that wrong? Does it get... Okay. It does get reflect. Hold on, I was looking at that wrong. It is true, but I still feel like having some survivability, whereas Whimsicott has survivability. However, Whimsicott cannot learn reflect and light screen. It learns reflect, but not light, but not reflect. Yep. And I don't think that's in this game. I think that's like that. I'm on its actual Generation 7 moveset. It's got light screen, but no reflect. Yeah. It's got obviously Trick Room, U-turn. But maybe it could be good. We're just looking. Yeah, I'm still looking through here. Who knows when I'm gonna get a Klefki? But honestly, a Klefki as a screen setter is not terrible. Physical attacker, it's fast as a glass cannon. Klefki, yeah. I gotta figure out when I would get a Klefki, but Klefki could be really cool. Alright. Well, those are some good options. Alright. I'm gonna do some research over the next couple of days. And then... No, just kidding. I'm gonna do some more research maybe tonight when I'm laying in bed taking stats. Maybe tomorrow. And I'll try to get in my head. I'm not trying to plan out the whole team. Right? Like, I love that I don't have the team planned. I'm using Pokemon as they come, even if it's just for a single badge, a single gym. That's nice. But I am trying to think of, like... I think my play style, the way I like to do, lends itself towards a good screen setter. So I just need to look at who can set screens and who gets Prankster. And then know that at some point I'll get it and then I'll have it. So that's it. But I think that's where I'm going to call stream tonight. I'm about to hit the 4-hour mark. So I felt like I gave it a good amount of time. It was a good Sunday to do it. I'm either going to stream Monday or Tuesday. I don't know when. So I need to decide. And then I'm either going to stream Thursday or Friday. I might have something going on Friday that would not... I might have something going on Friday that would make it tough for me to stream. I don't know. So if that doesn't work, then I'm going to do... Thursday. But I just need to look at my calendar. I'll post on Instagram if I'm streaming tomorrow or Tuesday. So just be on the lookout. I just need to decide and look and think about what it is that I'm doing. But we'll get another one of those in. And then we'll do it Thursday or Friday, and then we're going to co-stream regionals next Sunday. So a lot of fun things. But that's where I'm going to call it tonight. Yeah, tonight was a good time, good amount of time. Thank y'all for being here. I always enjoy the conversation. I love when y'all are here. I love talking everything. I know we obviously talk a lot of Pokemon, but we talk a little bit of life stuff too. So I really appreciate both of you being here. String Rope, I'm glad you've kind of joined the crew. You've been fun to talk to and hang out and good insight, and you have a lot of the same reactions as me, and I'm just like, oh, why does that have that? So it's kind of cool. So a lot of good people in the chat, a lot of good people hanging out. So be excited to see y'all again tomorrow or Tuesday. But for now, y'all take care. And I'm going to get some rest, go to work tomorrow, and have a good one. Y'all have a good night. By Triple B. And sometimes that's all it takes. I don't know how Triple B found me, but I'm thankful for it all the days. Was really nice of him to raid me. But yeah, I'm glad you could be here. This is what I do. So, but yeah, happy to be here. All y'all have a good night. Take care, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.